Gaffer, a fantastic win in Yorkshire. Give us your overriding thoughts on that one.
Yeah, I thought it was a big big win for us. I thought it was going to be a game like that where it was swirling wind and a team that's really direct, lots of long throw-ins, long balls and bouncing balls. So it wasn't pretty, particularly first half. It was a tight game and there wasn't much football being played. But that's the type of game it was, and we played that well, competed well, and then the game kind of opened up as it went on.
You mentioned the first half there. In general, it looked quite scrappy. They played quite direct, but we coped well with that.
Yeah, we did. I think the three centre-backs did that well. First, second balls, midfielders were there. And, we tried to push them back so they couldn't sort of get too close to our box. And like I said, we thought we were good in the main with that. But what we needed was something different in terms of our attacking play. And I thought when Dukey came on, he gave us a different sort of option to go over the press, secure the ball and play from there. And he did really well.
And the first half also saw Alex Cochrane forced off with an injury. Any early prognosis on that one?
I can't give you anything specific on that. I know there was, a bit of blood there, and he's got a hole in his boot. I think he went through someone's studs, but I don't know. But concerning to see someone come off on a stretcher like that. But they obviously, you got a big cheer from the crowd, and they showed him what they thought of him. So hopefully he can recover soon.
And right from the off in the second half, it seemed to be a lot more end to end. Is that something you anticipated at half time?
Yeah, I think at half time obviously we changed a few little things, and the game naturally will open up. The players will the spaces will open a little bit more in the second half as it goes on. We started to play better in the second half, and it was against the runner play a little bit their goal, and then obviously we've just come straight back into it from there. So yeah, it was one of those games. It wasn't for us. It will feel like a victory that we'll remember for a long time, because we've had games where we've been more comfortable, but you kind of can forget about those. But the ones where you've got to dig in and dig deep, they're the ones you really remember. So I'm really proud of the players.
And you've touched on it there, but you must be really happy with how quickly we responded after Barnsley going in front.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't wish for a better. Straight from our kick-off, we go up and then we get the ball, and then Jay, the technique, the quality, the power, the personality, in front of the away fans, and that gives everyone a lift, and it makes the opposition remember your quality, and then they know that you've got that in your locker, then they start to doubt themselves more. So it was a big moment from Jay.
And when the host went down to 10, how did that change the approach?
I think for us, we didn't change too much. I just said to the players, we need to be even more aggressive, even higher up the pitch, make sure we're all a little bit higher in our positioning, because they've got less players now. So we need to press, but we need to really advance up the pitch together. So and I thought we played that game well, and we scored the next goal and from a set piece, which we've been working a lot on. So that was excellent. And then we saw the game out really professionally at the end.
Just touching on the second from Jay, was the key to that the delivery from Paik?
Yeah, I mean, it's something we've been working on a lot, is our threat from corners, because we've got quality delivery, and it's the consistency of that, and it's the timing of the movements and where you move. But what was excellent was we got the first contact. I think it was Dukey got that first sort of flick on the ball, and then they'll always often arrive at the back post for kind of tap-ins. But again, Jay had a bit to do there on a bouncing ball, so it was a really good finish with his head.
And the group seemed like a really confident bunch, but that's 4 wins in a row now in all comps. What does that do for the confidence moving forward?
Yeah, it's excellent for us. I think what's important to me is that every game that we're there mentally, we're ready to fight, we're ready to work, and we're ready to play, because you need to do a bit of everything. So in the last few games we really have been that. We started to really show a strength and a resolve about us when things get tricky, and we're in the winter now, so it's going to be rain and wind and cold nights, and we're going to have to deal with these kind of adverse conditions, but they did that really well.
Just want to touch on the away fans, over 5,000 of them in awful conditions. How much did that help get the team over the line? Yeah,
it was a massive thing for us. I mean, for them to come out in those numbers on a day like today speaks volumes, and I know it was Flag Day as well for some of them, and obviously remembering the Birmingham fans that we've lost. So that means a lot to them, and that was kind of with us. I think that was deep inside us. We were pushing because we're all one club. The fans and the team and the staff are all together, and that's I suppose a testament to those people that we've lost.
And Linden and Willem absent from the matchday squad. What's the update on those two?
Yeah, they were just ill. They had an illness, which is bad timing because we had a suspension and we've got a few other injuries. So it was, it was 6 or 7 out there. So not ideal for us, but new players ready to step in and come into the fold, and they did that really well.
And just finally, focus turns to Tuesday now. A competition we're really looking to do well in now into the knockout stages.
Yeah, we are. I mean, it's we've come through obviously the group stage. We're in this competition now. We want to in all the competitions, I always say to the players, we want to go as far as we can. So it's the next game, that's the most important one. But I think we need a good recovery now. We've had quite a few games in quick succession, so it's important that we get a good recovery and ready to go again.
Thanks, Gaffer, and well done.
Thank you. Cheers.